Hello, everybody. I'm Nelson, and welcome to my channel, The Nell B Life. Well, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. This is also the day that I've dreamt about, that I put on my goal list for riding my motorcycle from Charlotte, North Carolina to Key West, Florida. And this epic journey of mine started on a Sunday. I rode from Charlotte to Columbia, South Carolina, and met with my riding partner for this trip, Casey, who left from Anderson, South Carolina, and rode over to Columbia. And then from there, we rode to Melbourne, Florida together. So for each of us, that first day totaled about 540 miles. We spent the night, then left early Monday morning and rode from Melbourne, Florida to Key West, Florida, which was about 240 miles. Now today is Tuesday morning, and now we are headed to our destination of Key West. We decided to get up early to take advantage of seeing the sunrise as we ride across the various bridges leading down to Key West so that we could arrive early. The weather is perfect, beautiful sunshine day, and we have arrived to the connection of bridges, and I am so excited to see this from the saddle of my motorcycle. So as we travel, we come across various bridges, looking forward to riding across the 7 Mile Bridge, the famous bridge that we hope to arrive to soon. But it's a glorious sunshiny day. The waters are clear and calm, and I'm seeing all of the epic views that I've seen from many videos, even the backdrop of several movies that have been shot along this roadway as well. The traffic is light, so we're taking advantage of that as we are making our way southward, and here we come. We're riding by some slower moving traffic, but the sun is rising from behind me as we are heading south, and I'm just thrilled. The temperatures are so warm and pleasant that it's a very comfortable ride. And as the sun gets higher in the sky, you can see just the beautiful effect of the white clouds and the blue skies, the blue water, the greenery along the way, the old highway and railway as we island hop, making our way to Key West ultimately. The Mile Bridge is located in between Marathon and Key West, and it connects the middle keys to the lower keys, and we're traveling across this section now. It is just beautiful, a perfect weather day. This is such a gorgeous, relaxing ride, particularly because the traffic is so light. we go several distances without a car coming in the opposite direction. So it feels like we have a place entirely to ourselves for the most part. Although there is some traffic out, but it is very light. So we're taking advantage of this opportunity. So as we travel along the epic 7-mile bridge that spans the distance between Marathon and Key West, ultimately, I'm coming upon a very famous tree that has grown on the old highway that has been named Fred. And to see it in person gives me a great joy, a sense of accomplishment as I pass by it. So interesting here, we're coming upon a bit of slower moving traffic. This van in front of us is traveling rather slowly. So because the traffic is so light, I'm going to pick my opportunity to pass this vehicle as we continue our route. So as my friend Casey is passing the vehicle, he notices that suddenly this van decides to speed up and wants to close the distance between he and the van he just passed. So I'm kind of curious as to why that decision of that van driver was, but fortunately he did decide to back off a bit later as we continued our journey. And you can note here, as Casey speeds up, he passes me to give additional clearance from this van. And you can see the van then wanted to speed up behind him. So I'm glad he had a better decision of backing back off. Just ahead is a pull-off area where I asked KC to pull over so that I could take some photos of the bridge that we were just crossing. So after getting the photos I wanted, we're back on the road, and soon thereafter, we have arrived in Key West. Key West is 100 miles from our hotel in Key Largo. So our plan is to spend the day here at Key West and then return back to Key Largo for the evening.
So
First stop on our destination is the southernmost point of the United States, and that is the buoy And here is
here
that
we
epic
are.
photo
It's a beautiful day.
that we have on our
It's
list
a
to
great
do.
ride. Came all the way from Charlotte for this particular shot. Got two more special points that I want to get some video photograph from, and that'll be mile marker 0, and then a couple of shots along Duval Street. My travel partner KC, a wingman for the day, for the trip, right here with us, and it's a great day. We picked the perfect time to get here before the line got long, and we've got our shots, and now we're ready to continue our exploration for the day. Here we are, and this is great. Wish you guys were here.
Our next stop is a photo in front of mile marker 0 for US number 1, and we've arrived. Our next destination is the Harley-Davidson Depot on Duval Street, and here we are. The prices of t-shirts here certainly lives up to the HD iconic $11 for 2 t-shirts. It's now around 11:30 in the morning, and we decided to take an early lunch, so we took some walk around, and we decided upon this restaurant. It had live music. This guitarist and singer is very good. So we went in and got a great seat and had lunch. One of my favorite dish is shrimp and grits, and they had it on the menu, so I decided to check theirs out. Their dish was pretty good, but honestly, I like my recipe better. Having done the 3 main things we wanted to do while here, we walked back to our motorcycles and decided to head back to Key Largo.
Hear the chickens rooster crowing. Excuse me.
Well, we've made it back to our hotel in Key Largo. We have dinner reservation in Islamorada at a seafood buffet restaurant that I've made the day before. And so we're getting back in time that we can get some rest before heading back out, backtracking actually south about 15 miles to get to that restaurant. So I'm glad we were able to get in time to get some rest and to freshen up before going back out to dinner. So we went back out and now we're arriving at the restaurant. Now it's in a complex area called Wahoo. And I was thrown off because I wasn't sure exactly which building was the restaurant we were to go to. But I kind of figured it out that the seafood buffet is the restaurant that sits further off the road. And although the restaurant name is the Whale Harbor Restaurant, on the outside of the building, it just has seafood buffet. But we figured it out. Now, this buffet doesn't have the variety of choices that buffet restaurants such as found in Myrtle Beach has in some other coastal area. But for the area, it has a pretty good selection to choose from. It has both surf and turf items. So let's check it out. I love seafood, so that was my main selection, although I did sample some of the other entrees they had. After dinner, I took a walk around the building and over to the marina where there are lots of charter deep sea fishing vessels there. So apparently this is the place to go to board. I have a good friend, Zach, back in North Carolina that captains his own deep sea vessel off the shores of North Carolina. And I reached out to him and he says he's fished these waters before. I've never been deep sea fishing before, but told him one day I'd like to do that. So maybe one birthday to come, I can arrange to go out with him. The buffet here is $39. They had a good selection and the food was good. So check it out if you're ever in the area. Well, I have a great sense of accomplishment having checked off arriving at Key West, and tomorrow we start our trip back home. Thank you, Casey, for riding along with me on this epic journey of ours.